you can skip these clips if you want to, but why would you want to do that? The past several streams, we had lots of VR action where I had to take my clothes off because I was getting scared so badly, and a lot of other shenanigans as well. Hope you enjoy. Woo! That's right! Special Agent Run 7 on the case. I met a pimp today. She's a hologram. I ain't even getting a hand job from this. I'm sorry, Idris Elba is a gorgeous specimen. I'm straight as an arrow, but I'd still like to know the details. Played World of Warcraft yesterday? What is wrong with you? He's probably too busy carrying sacks of money to the bank. And that's like, yeah, I thought I'd just sample some heroin. Dude, you're gonna get hooked on that. We'll never see you again. You gotta watch out for that WoW shit. Next week, we'll be installing the Banrello redemption for anybody who wants it. We're gonna keep it real cheap. Wanna build a snowman?
Sucking that gut. Oh, Jesus! Huh. When I walk toward that door, the guy's gonna get me. Huh. Oh, Jesus! Huh. Huh. Oh, shit! Huh. I don't remember if the bell's over here or not. Huh. Shit! Oh, go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Ah! Come on, come on! Go, 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 go! Ah! Ah! Fuck me, I'm out of here! Go, 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 go! Ah! Oh, fuck this! I'm not going that way. I don't know where. Ah! Shit! Oh my God! Ah! Shit! Jesus! Fuck me! Ah! God damn! Okay, fuck it. I can't do that. I can't do that shit anymore.
So juvenile. So wonderful. Johnny's just rolling his eyes.
Coming in fast.
Looks like I found the other side of the map.
It's so stupid.
I'll kill you, you motherfucker! Woo! Whoa, he blew me off the fucking map! Hope the benefits are good. Woo! There's lots of things in my stream that don't work right. I'm not gonna question it. Okay, I got a little trigger happy on that one, but I really wasn't expecting him to come out of the floor. I'll claim my kill. I'm the psychopath here. Can't pay you guys to play with me. That's how much you hate me. Oh, damn it, that was good. Hot dog. Flamethrower sucks. Oh no, it's the big guy. Flamethrower's not such a bad idea. Come on, you fat bastard, move. Run! Who needs skill when you got smart guns? This game is a hella fun. It's a feature, you pay more for it. Did I just say hella? Sorry, I think I woke up in 2012. Elder's gonna get 3 blueprints out of this because Elder's willing to play with me when everybody else picks me last for dodgeball. Nice maxed out cock. Thanks, Fost. Yeah, thanks. Gotta have a big cock in this game. Arc Raiders just likes me better than you, that's all it is. Right tool for the job, everybody. Pro tip from your local contractor. It looks like a cheap Raven here. It's not doing anything. So when they push the doorbell, it just shoots 2 tasers right out in their neck. Maybe it should have a camera and I should be the one who decides whether it shoots them or not, because I don't want to accidentally get my mom when I lock her out of the house. Oh, yeah, all right. So there's me with the cheerleaders from the Dallas Cowboys. Man, that's strong stuff right there. I'm all by my lonesome. I've been abandoned. If that's not the devil holding the door for you, I don't know what is. What's up, movie fans and gamer fans alike? We're going to be playing some Arc Raiders, probably with Cleaning Agent here in a little bit, and then we're going to be reviewing American History X. Thank you for that follow, Pip Horny. 1, 2, 3. Pippi Corny? Pippi Corny? Pippi is what we're going to be calling you. Appreciate the follow. So, American History X, pretty hard, edgy film. some very gritty cinematography in here. A lot of choices made in the direction of this film. Does it pay off? Is the content over the top? Do they press angles too hard? Not hard enough? We're going to be getting into that. But first, we're going to be unwinding with a little Arc Raiders. By the way, normally we do our R-rating movie reviews on Thursday night, but both Dan and myself had a bit of a time crunch yesterday, so we decided to just call it, delay it. We're going to do it today, so we're catching up for what should have been yesterday's stream. Let's head over here for a minute, and then we'll come down on the music volume a bit, and I want to try and find Arc Raiders, which I haven't genuinely played Arc Raiders in like 3 updates. It's been a while. The last time I just say genuinely because I held some blueprints for a friend a while ago, but I didn't play anything. The last time I genuinely played Arc Raiders, they had not added any new arc or guns or anything to it. So this will be interesting. What's up, Nice? What's up, Sifushan? What's up, Pippi? How's everybody doing today? Let's get started on some Arc Raiders. And then I gotta message somebody. Do you want to allow this? Yeah, I guess. I don't know why it's making changes today. I'll shoot this over to Cleaning Agent and see if he wants to stream with me. There we go. All right, I sent him the invite. We'll get Arc Raiders loaded up and we'll start playing. Oh man, I'm so tired. I mowed a lot of lawns today, and I got 5 more to go. I started out with 22 lawns this weekend that I needed to mow, and I'm down to 5. I got to do 5 more tomorrow. So. All the bags of garbage are icky around New York City. Sorry to hear that. I must be into Cleaning Agent's chat. Shared chat is enabled. Okay, cool. Just waiting for Arc Raiders to load up. We'll get in there and we'll have him on voice with his chat. If you're wanting to get around commercials cheaply, then I highly recommend you open up a second window, and if I have a commercial running, you can jump over to Cleaning Agent's stream, and if he has a commercial, you can jump over to mine. That's the cheapskate method of getting around commercials. I'm all for it. I think advertising is the downfall of our society, and anytime I can give you guys a way around it, I will do so. Still waiting for Arc Raiders to load. I guess it's got a lot of stuff to do since it's updating or something. Letting them know, but it's been a while. What's this? Cleaning Agent is sending me an invite. Yeah, that's cool. Love to play the game if it would just load the damn thing. There it goes. It's loading. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. Oh, yeah, so I'm super tired. All good. Send me an invite when you're in. Okay. We'll get to that. I got the bug, guys.
Fart face.
Thanks.
See a fart face.
Thanks for that. I don't know why that didn't appear on my screen. Why didn't that appear on my screen? Was that not a HUD effects one? That must have been a regular one. I tinkered with HUD effects because it's been doing like a duplicate audio of each one. And it's working right now. That was a HUD effects one. That one, I saw that one on my screen. And it's working right. Well, I heard a second version of it run across there. I didn't see nothing though, so I don't know. Oh. What's Yeah, it's working. It doesn't sound. What was that? Did you? There was a second one, second audio that was duplicated. What is that crap? Let's try this one.
Run, bitch! Run, bitch! Run!
Now it's doing a duplicate audio again, and it's like way off too. What the hell? Damn it! Everything that can go wrong on a stream always goes wrong for me. Oh well. Figure it out. Real Bubba Hotep's a foodie. That's what he says there in chat. Oh my god, this is taking forever. I should have loaded the game up beforehand. It never used to take this long, but that's what happens when you've had like 3 updates since you played. So anyway, yeah, I've got the bug to get back into content creation, and I'm really stoked because preloading shaders 68%. My god, shaders take forever. I need to upgrade this computer. Start, please. I'm super stoked because my wife graduated, and next month she'll go back to work full time. This month she's kind of taken off, just decompressing, trying to figure out how to be my wife again. But pretty soon I'll be able to start scheduling and constructing my time so I can have dedicated stream times and I can start making content again.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Can you hear me?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing good.
Yeah. I didn't know how to turn on the scared witch.
The knock thing? Yeah. I got it taken care of though.
Appreciate that.
So, oh Jesus. And it's stuck on my screen now. I may have to turn HUD effects off. Has HUD effects been bothering you?
No, it hasn't. But I have everything turned off right now, so I don't know what it's like today.
Oh, it's a little choppy, and sometimes I get these duplicate, like it'll play, and then I'll hear the audio play 1 or 2 seconds behind it a second time. It's really weird. Other times the image freezes on the screen like it just did. Kind of annoying.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's like trigger fire to me. That's gross.
Oh, right. Yeah. Trigger fire used to do that all the time. I've deleted so many things out of trigger fire. It's crazy. Hey, I've got your bloopers. Did you want those back yet?
I mean, I'll take them if you got them. I'll take them.
Yeah, I got them all. I'll bring them in with me on the next round. It looks like I've got a loadout. I don't even remember how to play, so just gonna jump in and figure out the controls again.
That sounds fine. I better actually get set here. Just make it too long.
Yeah, I haven't played since they added Arc.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been. Yeah, so it's
Very arc out there now, man.
yeah, Clean's gonna be carrying more than his mop on this one.
It's all good. There's no pressure. All right, cool. You know what I'm gonna do is probably bring a Raider hatch.
Neat little effect they have in Speranza, how it rumbles and the dirt falls from the ceiling.
Yeah, so they added that when they added the most recent arc, which is like a big turbine, and it like lands on the ground and starts like almost drilling into the ground. It's
Oh.
cool.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think I'll just jump in with this and we'll see how it goes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that should be fine. We're just gonna go to Damn Battlegrounds. Nice.
Okay.
Easy map, whatever.
How's that new map, the Shoreline one?
It's good. It's the smallest map, but it's got a lot of arc on it. Lots. So like, it can be very unforgiving if you don't come prepared.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can go. I'm dressed for beach day, so if you want to go, like, I'll take you around, show you the sights, feed a seagull, catch some waves.
Scuba Steve, that rumor that I like to use jumper cables as nipple clips, that's false. That's absolutely false. Don't go spreading that around, okay?
No, yeah. Paper clips at best.
I'm not into pain at all, in fact.
Yeah, the demo I downloaded, yes.
Oh, I downloaded Acting Out also. I haven't even touched it, though.
No, yeah, I've downloaded so many demos that I haven't even looked at yet, but...
Yeah.
What's up, Phil? Welcome.
Thank you, by the way, for allowing us to hijack your Friends Friday for our rating, since it turns out that both Dan and I were unavailable yesterday.
I don't know what... Hello?
Hi, did you not hear that?
Hello?
Hi, I'm here. Just waiting for my character to load in.
Why are you a floating gun on your screen? What is
There it goes. There, I'm in. All right. Renegade, Anvil. Put it away with that. Let's see. I think there's a way to...
Freaks. Wow.
There's the wheel. Doesn't show on my... There it goes. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
What the heck is happening?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I don't remember how to flash my flashlight.
Oh, there, now you... For some reason
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
cutting out. I didn't...
Yeah,
see it for a bit.
remember, it takes my computer about a month longer to load in than it does for you. Hey,
Oh, okay.
what's...
Okay, well,
How did I turn off the flashlight?
F if you're on keyboard, I think. Look there.
Well...
There you... You're keyboarding right now?
No, I'm going with controller because I can remember the buttons right off the bat.
Yeah. No, I can't help you then with your flashlight. You're on your own.
Well, I turned it on. Well,
Yeah, you look great. We'll see everything in our path.
eventually, I'll figure out what turns it off.
Over here.
That's not
That
it.
stuff now, or do you want to wait until later?
Oh, yeah. Let me drop that stuff now. You know what? Maybe I should, since I'm so rusty, maybe I should just go back to learning this.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's go around. We don't have to do much.
Isn't there, what's the... Oh, shit. Oh, well, I'll do it the slow way. Okay, there's your blueprints.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Yeah, all right, I got it.
Oh yeah, there you go. You're clear.
There we go. Okay.
So in theory, we'll be in relatively friendly lobbies, but you never know in this
Okay.
game, in duos and trios. So they apparently updated the matchmaking again, so that if you get shot first, you can shoot and kill people that shoot at you first.
And it doesn't count as aggression?
Agreed. Yes.
Oh, awesome. That's a good update. I like that.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Honestly, though, I was pretty happy with the aggression ranking and stuff. I got into matches that I deserved to get into, you know, when I was dicking around and shooting people, you know?
Yeah, you get a little taste of the medicine. I agree with that myself. I've always enjoyed it, but it's not for everybody, which I understand as well. And that's not a huge change, so it's not, you know, end of world, but...
Hornet.
Attaboy. Well, you know, you remember how to fire the gun, so that's good.
Yeah, it took me a second, but I got there. Take some of that medium ammo.
Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know where we're going.
I'm just following you. I'm just trying to, you know, get the dust off me here.
Sure.
Oh, that's right. You can slide. I forgot that. Ooh, I remember the button, too. It's all coming back to me. Like riding a bike, baby.
That's right, that's right.
A Hornet.
You wanna take some target practice?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I definitely need it.
Nice, nice.
Oh, and I remember I set my reload to hold. I can't tap it. I gotta actively think about reloading now.
Nice, nice. CA is like a backward seal? I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing to me.
Please elaborate, Bubba. I've never wanted anybody to elaborate about me more than this moment. Which I know
A
I'm going
backward seal? Like, what is it? Like,
I'm not sure.
that's the most random thing I think anybody's ever called you.
Sliding on your butt instead of your stomach. I see, I see.
Oh, okay.
Alright, okay. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. Alright, climb up here and open that backpack. Maybe there'll be a good item in there for you, I don't know.
Come on. Not really. Looks like it was mostly empty.
Ah, somebody must have hit it already. Fair enough. Alright then. Continue on. It was actually just a jump test for you. You passed.
Oh, is that it? Okay, good.
Maybe a penguin, I don't know. Most people slide on their butts, don't they? I don't know.
I slide on my face, but that's just because I'm a klutz.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm just kind of running us towards a hatch exit, so just so you know what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
Head home at the Baron's hatch.
It's in that general direction. But any arc and stuff we come across, of course, we can rock and roll.
What you having for dinner, Windstorm?
Yeah, Windstorm. Tell us about all your
I'm hungry, man. You better share.
Hornet.
Come on. Bring it. Oh my god, it's lagging and covering my entire screen. I'm gonna have to turn HUD effects off if it gets any worse.
Good old HUD effects. Going to have to lurk, dinner's being prepared. Come on, you need to know what happened before you leave. Yeah, there's a demo for it, Phil. You wanna go loot that?
Might as well. I have no idea what any of the trials or any of the stuff going on are to collect or do.
Yeah, we can look at that next. We're just getting our feet wet.
Yeah, we just need to make sure I can stay alive for longer than a minute. I just know these probes used to always just have a bunch of junk in them. They never really were worth getting into.
Depends what you need to build. Some shields and stuff take some of that stuff. I just called the elevator.
Okay. I'll just clear it out. If we're taking the elevator, I'll just take everything then.
Yeah,
Start loading up this inventory.
Sell it or do whatever you want with it. Pretty peaceful so far. I hear a
Yeah, I didn't even bump into anybody.
yeah, just a bastion blowing somebody up. It sounds like that's fine.
What do we got? 20 minutes left on the clock? We can still run around if you want.
Nah, I want to get these blueprints out. We'll just,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot the blueprints. Yep.
Then I'll be keen to do whatever I'm down for.
Okay.
Or whatever after that.
Okay.
Nice. But now I know you can shoot, you can run, you're ready to roll.
Okay. In the strictest of sense, I can shoot and I can run.
Yeah. All right.
Your character build's a little zany.
Yeah, man, it's my beachcomber.
Yeah, I guess so. I can, there's feed rewards? I can feed my chicken now? Oh, that's cool. So there's a reason to collect all that crap now. That's good.
Yeah, so if you feed them lemons and whatnot, each fruit gives you different items that it'll collect.
Oh, okay.
So some will be like explosive materials and things like that. So weapon materials or whatever. So it's not great turnover, of course, but it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Gives you something to do.
Okay, everything looks good in my backpack. I'll just jump back into it. I have tons of adrenaline shots. I don't need that. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Five is good to have.
See, shields and bandages are fine. And I'll take, wolf packs are always fun in a pinch. I could bring one of those, I guess.
Yeah. Probably leave it in your safe pocket just until you need it.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's good to have.
And I'll grab some showstoppers, and so I got a variety of stuff to take out some arc with. Okay. Yes, wonderful D, that's correct.
Gotta feed that cock. Exactly. Wonderful D gets it. Alright. I think I've got more ammo. Just in case. Alright, you want to go right into the new level just to take
Yeah, we can jump into the new level. Sure.
Alright. Get rocked. Oh, okay. Well, if we're going there, we gotta do it right. Give me 1 second here. Bringing you a little nifty.
Now, as we approach the new arc, you should probably shout out the tactic or just tell me to run away for whatever we're encountering, because I have no knowledge of anything.
What's up, Out of Pocket Gaming? Of course we're friendly. We're friendly AF. Until people turn on us, and then we die accordingly. But we're angry about it. Yeah, the biggest new arc that's going to be out here that you won't know is the Vaporizer. It lives up to its name. It will.
I heard that's the one I want to run away from.
Yeah. Absolutely. Don't overfeed him. Oh my goodness. That's true. Yeah, my chicken was wearing a nursing hat, yes. One of which, absolutely, I'm not. All right, here, you wanna pick this up?
Let's go to that location.
Yeah, rock and roll.
What did you just give me?
We're gonna head towards the beach. Even though it's a little bit of a rainy day, arc all around us, man. We're living our best life here. There's the vaporizer right there.
Vaporizer. There.
Oh, okay.
So you know what it looks like?
Oh, kind of looks.
A Rocketeer.
Yeah, kind of looks like a Rocketeer.
Yeah, but shoots like a flaming laser at you and you die fast. It's probably safe, right? Good luck. I'll catch you.
I'm okay.
Oh.
No damage.
Alright. Nice shooting.
Here we go. Glad we had that little warm up. Uh-oh.
Shit. Sentinel there. Oh, took my head off.
Whoops. There's the dodge roll button. Okay. Now that I know where that's at, I'll be sure to do a little better job of dodging.
Alright, make our way to the beach.
Woo!
Little tick in here. Alright. Oh, you got some arc here up to the right. There's also fireflies. I don't know if you've seen those before yet.
No, I haven't seen anything. Should I?
The little fireball rolly guys, these guys will just fly up to you and torch your ass.
Oh, okay. So leave them alone.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't have to fight them.
Take a photo?
There.
Yeah, I guess so.
It must be one of your quests.
It's not letting me take a photo. Oh, do I need to use that camera you gave me?
No. It should. You just have to find the right place. You have to look the right way. I think if you face the wall.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Face the wall.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, we got some people out here.
Okay.
How goes it, folks? Yeah, we're gonna do the same. Beachcombers for life, y'all. Alright, now you need your tool, man.
Okay.
It's a metal detector. We're gonna search for treasures, buried treasures.
Okay.
So we just move along the beach and it'll start beeping when we get close to stuff. I don't know where these guys have been starting. Oh, here we go. We got a beep over this way. So just walk and it should get beepier. And it should go until it goes like full beep, and then it'll tell you to dig. There you
Right
go.
here? Okay.
Give you a dig sign. See what you get. You got a suitcase.
Okay.
Ah! Anything good in there?
Some stuff that's worth money, stuff to sell. That was about it.
Nice. Some trinkets. That's
Yeah,
right.
trinkets. That's it. Trinkets. Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving. So yeah, they added metal detecting just for.
Well, that's okay, I guess. Oh,
Maybe
scared the
not
birds away.
High-octane action you're looking for, but
Oh, what the hell? It's all fun. I wouldn't want to do this in real life because I think combing the beach with a metal detector sounds terrible in real life.
no, I agree.
Like too much sand in my socks.
Got a beep here. Oh, I lost my charge. I think you can come my way a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
I look like I live in a van down by the river? Absolutely. And I'm proud of it. There you go. Yeah, buddy. Oh, right here, right here.
Oh.
Here.
Yeah, like you're standing right on it.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. A male blonde Sigourney Weaver.
What'd you find?
An apricot. Got an apricot. I don't know how the metal detector found an apricot. That's okay though. I'll take it because then I get to feed the chicken.
That's right. You will be happy. Anyway, just a weird thing that they added. I thought it was like
That's kind of fun. Something to do.
something to do. All right, let's go hunt some art then. Let's go get you a vaporizer.
Oh, a vaporizer, huh?
Why not? I'm not prepared for it. You're not prepared for it. Should be...
I got a wolf pack.
Yeah, that's great.
Firefly, there, by the stacking yard.
We got a leaper here behind here. Let's do the leaper first, maybe.
Okay. Oh, there's new like objects to breach and search here too. That's cool.
Yeah, there are some different things.
I got a ton of stuff highlighted from the last time I was playing. I have no idea if it's worth anything or not.
This leaper's gonna come right over here,
Okay.
so we can just hide out. Well, it's not a great hideout, but we'll try. Oh shit!
Whoa! What was that?
Yeah, that's called a comet, and it blows up big time.
Oh wow! Oh, I got nailed. What was that? Oh my god! I'm getting hit.
Oh shit!
Wow! I don't even know what's hitting me right now.
It's the leaper.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl around to you.
Yeah. I'm coming.
Oh, I'm crawling away from you.
Don't worry about it. Just gonna.
Wow! I just got railed so fast. I didn't even know what happened to me.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh shit! Some guys died over there. That was our beachcombing friends. That's not good. Already, just shit hit the fan. Love that for us. Oh, watch out!
Let's not do that. Let's not search something in the middle of a battle. That's not gonna do me any good.
Ooh, baby!
Trying to cook its can. Uh-oh. Woo!
Thank you. Oh, run! Oh, she's coming in hot. Nice work.
Woo!
Alright, well, a little hard start, but we got there. Good stuff.
Gonna take everything this leaper has to offer.
Yeah,
I got a leaper core.
nice. Usually there's only one, I think.
Okay.
There's sometimes two. All right, good work, good work.
A raider.
There's a raider. That's where those guys died, so I was just a little worried that if they got
I think
attacked.
did he just fall off or get shot off there? It looked like he got shot off the top.
I think he jumped, but I'm not 100%.
Oh.
So
Klutzy looking jump.
Yo, Raider, you guys okay? You guys okay? We saw a Raider flare.
Yeah, it's probably multiple. There was some bad guys. We're good though.
Oh, okay. I don't trust these guys at all.
I haven't played this game in about 7 months. This guy here bullied me to get back on it.
Let's keep moving, let's keep moving.
A firefly. Up there.
Yeah. I'm worried more about the guys behind us.
Okay.
Their guns out, up on the wall. Let's just move in behind. Yeah, but let's go towards that wasp over this way so we can get some cover away from them. Okay, missed every shot. Why wouldn't I?
How hard is it to get the arc damage you need to, you know, prestige or whatever they call that?
Not bad. I mean, in theory, you have everything kind of at your fingertips as far as guns and stuff.
Nice.
All right. Somebody was shooting above us too. Thanks, Raider.
Yes, sir.
A vaporizer.
Oh, hey, that's what you want, is it?
That's
what he wants.
let me switch out my wolf pack. Hold on a second.
So it's starting to get there, sir? Oh, you know what? I think there's buttons that you can push, but I have no idea. I've never done it myself, unfortunately.
Okay, so the yes.
Yeah, exactly. So that comet,
That ball we just shot?
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that comet core is what you need now for deadline mines.
Okay.
And you need Rocketeer cores to make wolf packs. So they've made arc parts
More valuable.
for yeah, for sure.
Gonna grab everything.
Yeah, I grab everything. So the vaporizer, when
Yeah.
you throw like grenades
Or a wolf pack.
packs,
Yeah.
it will shield itself. And
How do I time it to get my wolf pack through the shield?
once it's shielded, it can't shoot and you can't shoot it.
By the stacking yard.
But once the shield goes off, there's a cooldown before it can shield itself again.
Okay, I see.
Wait for it to shield itself first, and
Then-
then get your wolf pack ready.
And then wait. Okay.
Yeah.
What
You know-
what triggers the shield? Just shooting it?
Yeah, just shooting it.
Okay.
Vaporizer. There.
You want to see if we can bring it over?
Yeah, fine with me. Where's our cover gonna be?
I guess over here somewhere.
Building.
Okay. All right.
It'll be either way, I think.
All right. You want me to start shooting it?
Just shoot it once because I'm worried the
Over there.
Rocketeer will come with it. Yeah, she's coming. Let's move back over here. Oh, run. Why would you trigger full?
It was coming this way.
Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, there's the turbine. Yep, run like hell, run like hell.
Woo! Oh my God! It's on me. Oh, it's fast and small.
Okay, fast. Oh, shit. Heal up. Heal up.
Oh, I'm already down. Wow.
All right.
I think I got a firefly and a vaporizer on me. Hold on, I'll come to you.
Oh shit! This exit is locked down. That is not good.
Yeah, that firefly came in real fast and got after me.
Oh my god! It's already on me. Holy shit! The vaporizer is on my ass.
This isn't the best cover because they can just fly inside it.
Yeah, you just gotta weave around the posts. All right, I'm coming to you.
I'm almost there. Wow, that thing is fast.
Yeah, man, it's deadly for sure. All right, it's still there. She just turned around, and this is the turbine over here. This is the newest art.
Oh wow.
It's just a big toilet seat. Oh, it's firing at somebody. It shoots out these grenade things at you.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Crazy. And so it just floats around, and then it'll go and land somewhere. But before it lands,
Is it tough like a queen, or how like what kind of?
the armor? It takes 3 deadline mines to its core.
Oh Jesus. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're not doing anything to it. All right.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing anything to that thing. We need to be going.
Firefly, up there.
Let's head home at the Waybridge
Oh
hatch.
no, we don't want to go that way. We're going this way.
Let's head home at the Hilltop hatch.
That'll be our hatch out.
Okay. Almost got myself patched back up here.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, jeez.
Run, bitch!
I don't know who is attacking this thing, but they are running away.
Woo!
So there's a little, like canister underneath them. If you shoot
Yeah.
a canister to light them on fire, and it
Oh, okay.
helps them faster. Crazy. Alright. And so the turbines only ever come in the last 15 minutes of the match, which makes it even harder to kill them because you only have limited time.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody's shooting.
I think it's over us.
Woo! Sounds close.
There by the hotel.
They're shooting at the turbine from way over there.
Oh, okay. So the turbine's gonna make its way across here, or what?
Maybe. I haven't seen the turbine really chase people. It kind of just does its own thing.
Vaporizer, there.
But the damage from that distance is pretty slim, I think.
You want to try that vaporizer again?
I mean, if you want to.
Now that I
Run around.
Now that I know-
this, there's a ladder up in here. You
Yeah.
can go to the mid section of this and just
Okay.
run out in there if you want. So
All right.
that'd be a good getaway. And then if we get knocked, the exit's right here where we're leaving. So.
Can I shoot from up here? Is there anywhere to shoot? Oh, I
you can go to
could.
the top. Yep.
I can actually. Okay. Let me see here. Make sure I know which one's which. There it is. All right.
There.
I'm gonna bring it over.
Let's do it. She's coming in hot.
10 minutes to return to the run. 10 minutes.
She's shooting. Careful.
Yep.
I got arcs around me. Oh, baby.
Uh-oh.
All right, shields up. Get your wolf pack ready.
Wolfpack's ready.
Throw it. Oh, my lord.
Woo! Man, I'm getting cooked.
Oh, baby. Yeah, climb up that ladder. Get in protection there. She's smoking. Oh, she just ran right into the tower, man. We got so lucky.
Is it down? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it ran itself right into the tower. That was amazing. All right, I'll give you this. That's the
Head
vaporizer
home at the Hilltop hatch.
Oh, thank you.
turbine or whatever it's called. Yep, yep. Nice work, man. The wolf pack smoked her up, and then
I got no more health to patch myself up. If you got a little health pack.
Let's head home.
Oh, we're out of here. Oh, okay, we're out of here then.
yeah, we're 8
All right.
minutes. All right, hop in.
Yep. Nice little quick in and out. A little taste of
Get a vaporizer down. I'll take it.
taste of what's in store for us there.
Yeah, they definitely pack a punch, those things.
I want to get a look at this map here. Oh, wow. The map felt way more linear, like it ran along the coastline, but it's actually a square map like anything else. Okay.
Yeah. There's a hotel over on the left side.
Oh my God. Chat's just not going to leave me alone today.
Oh yeah, of course. They love it. They can't do it to me, so they're going straight for you.
I got like 2 full quests and 2 half quests on that. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is.
Oh, there you go. You got 3 stars on one of the trials.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
Not bad.
What's up, Hillary?
Welcome, Mrs. Hillary. Alright, now we gotta build.
I'm gonna try feeding my chicken here. I've never done that before.
Oh yeah, give the little cocks. Yum yum. Thing to say.
Hmm. Excited to hear perspectives. Alrighty. But also scared. Let's put that in there. Okay, I got some stuff. I like taking these.
Yeah, Windstorm. Please do. I encourage it.
Uh-oh. Can I repair? I can. Look at that. Oh, that.
So yeah, this another part of the upgrades or updates is that guns depreciate faster.
Oh, do they?
But when you upgrade them, it will repair them slightly as well. So it's good to have them as high upgraded as you can because they depreciate the least at high levels.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can't upgrade this Renegade then. Acquire resources? What is this?
Yeah, you can actually, if you don't have the resources readily available, it'll give you an option of like what you can break down or what you can.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, they did a little bit of revamping on that, which is good. It's not perfect, it's still a little clunky, but it is much better than it was. Hey, welcome in, B Ridge. Welcome in. Probably have time for another run before we get into our rating, I would think.
Yeah, probably.
Happy Friday.
Significantly improves stability. Moderately improves ADS and draw speed. No, stability for sure. That'll help me shoot. Okay.
Oh, my chicken found me a seeker grenade. That's very nice.
How convenient. Or check. Okay. I got the usual stuff and oh, I forgot my shield. That's right.
Yeah. I always try to remind people about the shield.
93%. I can repair that. Oh,
Yeah.
with plastic parts. Okay, that's easy. Okay. Nice.
Any requests on where to go?
Your choice. Wherever. I just want to play, have some fun, hang out with friends and chat and whatnot.
lockdown.
I just don't get to stream as much as I wish I could these days.
You're getting there though, right?
Yeah, we just rounded a corner. My wife's home all the time. I like walk around like, what the hell are you doing here? It's weird. And I made the joke that she was going to curl up in the fetal position and cry for a week after graduation, and she has literally broken down crying every single day since she graduated. Just tears of joy, like, oh my God, I'm almost done. So,
well, please give our congrats to her.
Yes, I've already let her know. Many people passing on their congratulations. And then there's me over here with like a paper notebook scratching down all my stream ideas that I want to do with my free time now, which getting a little ahead of myself, but that's okay. I can dream.
That's all right. It's good to at least have them in writing so you don't forget, right?
Yeah. You know me, I'll forget anything if I don't write it down.
Mrs. Hillary, just go to sleep. Just feel better. You can always watch the VOD.
Yeah, just go to sleep.
I selected Spaceport. I remember enjoying Spaceport, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, I enjoy all of them except for Stella. And Stella has its place anyway. I just don't really like it, is all.
Sure. Yeah, fair.
I don't think that this has a bad map in it. I think they've done a really good job with them. Bubba. That's funny. Oh, man, I'm getting tired too. Hillary's making me sleepy.
Field depots east of the spaceport. Find those logs and send them my way. We'll piece together where they went.
$30 minutes on the clock? Are we getting 30-minute timers? I thought it only went past 25 minutes on certain events. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Our courier, over here.
Don't know why you're having me breach the ARC courier.
Raider, there.
Ooh, that looks fun. I'll take that, whatever that is. I'll let Clean run out in front just a little bit. What's up, Faust? Hey, man, you and me got to do some gaming. My schedule's going to start opening up here.
By that building.
And we're going to have to do some gaming.
Rocketeer, there.
Rocketeer, by that building.
Bastard! Just gonna take everything. Dan, we can finish up this match and get started if you want. I was kind of thinking, I don't know if Clean can hear me or not. I can't hear him. I was kind of thinking that maybe we would finish up as early as we can and let Clean get back to Friends Friday.
Elevator.
Just a little arc shooting. Oh, I didn't even see that one up there. Thought he saw that. I would have walked right out into that. I don't remember this map having a sunset cycle. Maybe that's new too? I'm not sure. Hey, Clean, if you can hear me, can you flash your flashlights so that I know you can hear me? That'd be a big negative on the hearing me, so, okay. What is that?
A firefly up there.
Oh, I don't want that. That firefly fucked me up. I'm going. Wow, that was a good one. Come on, health, there we go. Oh my god, my scavenging skills go so slow. Ooh, a shredder. Okay, I'll take it. Ooh, thank you. Just had some dinner delivered. Always nice. Got raiders.
Raider there, by that building.
Oh snap, I don't have anything for that. That showstopper did not stop the show. Ooh, took a hit there. Oh, I see what Clean's trying to do. He wants one on either side of us. Oh my goodness, this anvil's so slow. Woo! Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Friendly, friendly. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, I got contact here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, your shield's fucked, bro.
Yeah, totally fucked. Everything's fucked and I got nothing.
You can loot that if you want there, guy.
Let's get us some parts here.
What's up, Emma? You made it.
If you're just joining us on my stream, we're just dicking around in ARC Raiders. We're going to be switching over to R rating. We were supposed to do it yesterday. We had some scheduling problems, so we're doing it today. And Cleaning Agent and I can't really communicate for some reason. In this match, it got a little janky, but we're doing our best. We're going to wrap things up, head out of here, and get started on our rating.
Bastion fell.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Where's our exit?
Let's head home with the south elevator.
Over here.
Yeah, I don't have any room in my inventory for it. I gotta drop some crap here. Let's drop that. Oh, I don't even know the button to drop it. I gotta switch over to the mouse.
A bastion cell.
Ah, come on. There we go. Pick it up. There. Okay, let's go.
Appreciate it.
Okay, where does he want to go? He wants to go this way. Okay, we can go this way. Must be 15 minutes coming up on something, huh? Oh, it's a pod landing over there. Never mind. Come on. Any prickly pears around here? No? Go ahead and hit the button here. Hopefully there's nothing but friendlies in the area and we won't get our ass handed to us on this. Hey, can you hear me when I press this? I don't know. I thought there was Z or something to make my voice go. Hey, can you hear me now? Clean? Hey, Clean, if you can hear me, flash your flashlight. Okay, I gotta do the public speak for you to be able to hear me, but at least that works. And I can hear you when you do the public speak also.
Oh, you can only hear me here?
Yes, correct.
What the hell happened? That's so weird. Alright, let's get the F out of Dodge.
Wow, I just smacked my keyboard right there. Gonna eat some dinner while we head down the elevator here. That was a fast elevator ride, man. What is it about trying to eat food? You never get a red light when you want to stop and eat your sandwich. You get green lights. But when you don't have anything to do, it's all red lights. Okay. I have some sort of orzo and then chicken and roasted cauliflower.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now too. All right, so are we we're exiting and gonna go do this with Dan?
I think we're doing Dan, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go do Dan together. I'm also gonna take a bathroom break while we get things figured out.
Get prepared, I understand.
My stream is lagging very far behind Clean's. Well, you know, I haven't gone through my Twitch settings and checked things out lately. They may have updated stuff that causes me to be behind Cleaning Agents. That's okay. We're all going to be on the same feed here in a minute. Something went wrong. What the hell? Well, whoops. Start that up. That one. How you doing?
We got a Brian.
Yep. Will's on his way. Yeah, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. Waiting for host. You're ready to go. The host will let you in when they're ready. I don't know what's going on. Will the host? Is that what's happening?
I have no idea how this works, man.
The curb. Wow. Okay.
What? What?
No. What? What are you talking about?
It's,
okay.
It's fitting? No? Not fitting? I don't know.
Are you the host? Did you ask Brian to join you? Did you knock on
No.
Brian?
I don't know how to knock on anybody, so but then you collabed, and so I went, and then it just went to him again. So
Okay. It's saying waiting for host, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so that'll be running probably.
If nothing doesn't work, kick the door in. If only that was an effective manner. How's it going, D? Postpone going to see Backrooms just for these three fine gentlemen. Oh, let me know how that is. It looks interesting in a weird way.
Yeah, it looked weird from what I saw.
How's Friends Friday going?
Good. Welcome in, friend.
Oh, thank you. That's a good point. I'm not usually on Friends Friday.
Yeah. I'm gonna change my thing to podcast, talk show and podcast. Is that what you run under?
Stream this video on your channel. I don't want to stream the video. I just want the chat to work.
Okay, now how do I make this work? Can I do like this?
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Are you the host?
Oh, do I need to invite you? Because I tried to accept your invite and it didn't work. So let me send you an invite, Dan, to join me and Will.
Gotcha.
That's better. Is that a better chat?
There you go. And shared chat is enabled.
Maybe.
1-7 wants to collaborate.
You think, chat? Is that okay?
Share chat is on. Beautiful. All right, so I can close this.
He is dynamic and engaging, isn't he, Windstorm?
Dan? Absolutely.
I don't believe it. I don't know who you are talking about, but
Everybody hates on Dan for some reason in our little coalition or whatever. Everybody hates on Dan.
I thought, yeah. I was gonna say, we all get our own hate in certain ways, but like,
That's funny.
no, Will's pretty universally loved.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm the biggest a-hole of anybody.
He's fun to hate on. Thanks, Bridget. I appreciate you too. What's up, Windstorm? How you doing, buddy?
All right, can I do that? That's not bad. Okay, I think that's the way.
Time for the 1 hour of Friends Friday that Dan took over. I asked Will, and he willingly gave it up. Giggity.
Oh, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm really glad we moved it to today because I got held up at a graduation ceremony until like 9:30. Be 10:30 your guys' time.
Yeah, I had to pick up my nephew from the train station, and I was like, maybe I can make it home in time for like 10. Yeah, we didn't get home till like 11:30. So I'm like, yeah, pretty good chance, pretty good call on not doing it last night. So, oh well.
Oh, Mega Man, hate's not the word. I hate myself more than you. We'll put it that way.
I think Dan is
the cleanest. Wait, what?
Cleanest, clearest, and most polished streamer in the coalition. Aw, I don't believe you, but thank you.
Cleaner than
Boss.
No, you're not.
Boss been dipping into that marijuana supply again.
He's technically correct because you're not in the coalition.
Okay. I mean, I'm a member of the coalition. I am in the Discord.
I mean, despite many
best.
invitations and beggings and propositions.
It was actually the propositions that lost me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my God.
All right, do we want to get this going? Get you back to Friends Friday as quickly as possible?
Yeah, sure. No, I mean no rush, but I'm happy to jump in if you are.
All right.
And by happy, I mean depressed to jump in.
Yeah, that's fair. Have we seen Hillary?
Mrs.
At
Hillary
all
was lurking early.
She was lurking earlier, but she said she was feeling sick and might not be able to stay awake. So
Yeah.
Okay. She'd mentioned wanting to jump on for a minute, so if she's around, she's welcome to, and if she's not, no worries.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you're able to the link
what's up, One Pride?
Propositions. No, that's, I don't know. The stream takes lots of turns. You know that. Ain't nothing new for this crew.
It still counts as Friends Friday.
Exactly. I'm here with friends. There's no issue.
There you go.
Well, Emma, we all had our own Discord server. Dan's just like, hey, would you like me to manage your Discord server for you? I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, just join the coalition. I'm like, oh, all right, sign me up. Delete this Run 7 server. I'm out of here. And I do use the coalition server more and more and more as I go.
I want to make it someplace that people want to come and hang out, but
yeah.
I recommend everybody go to the coalition and hang out.
Exclamation mark Discord if you're in my chat. And maybe even in Brian's.
Exclamation Discord if you're in my chat too. That'll give you the Discord link for both our rating and the coalition.
Nice.
Because those are the only two servers I really hang out in.
I have our rating as a different one, but that's a smart idea to have both of them in the same place. Welcome in, Hillary. Be asleep probably? No worries. I mean, through the magic of editing, you could join right now for 5 minutes and I could put you in at the end of the episode. Get your take in right off the bat. But no worries if you're, not up to it. I get that.
I think that's a good idea, actually. Have her come in now, give a quick synopsis, break down her take, and then you can fit that in later.
And
you can edit that in later.
If that's open enough, she'll vomit on screen because she was fairly ill.
I don't know if lucky is the term I'd use there, but it's possible. Bubba Hotep, you're also more than welcome to come join us. You're also a writer that watched this catastrophe with us, so
Catastrophe. Wow.
Not exactly my main choice words, but whatever. We're here. What? I'm kidding, Hillary. I'm kidding.
Exactly. People would pay extra for that.
That is a different stream.
The redeems. Oh, Mrs. Hillary, it would be great.
Oh god, that's true. We could turn that to a redemption. And knowing me, I would. I keep taking everything Will does and like, oh, that's mine now. Property of the Mongoli show. You did it here.
Let's get that blown up for everybody.
All right. I don't know if Hillary wants to jump in or not. Let's jump into this, guys.
Good question, Belle. I'm not sure. She said, "Give me a minute. I'll be there in chat."
Oh, did she? Oh shit.
Yep.
Give me another. My bad, Hillary. My bad. I missed that somehow.
The 50-50 American Canadian. I literally talked about how the 50-50 split was too much America, and that no one would want to show up.
Yeah, and that's why now we have Mrs. Hillary, another Canadian coming in.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, trying to dilute that America as much as possible. No one's a fan of the American.
Oh man.
Val, if you're looking to play something, it's whatever you can play, really, because your computer has the limitations. But we can chat about it after.
Filamental, you'll join too. You want to join Will for whatever he's playing after this? Should I make an appearance to even the odds?
Or just increase the Canadian content on our rating.
How many Canadian franchises do you think there are? Like actually Canadian? I can think of Hardcore Logo.
Did they do more than what was that? One Cop, Bon Cop, or whatever? Did they do those?
Good Cop, Bon Cop. I don't know if there's a sequel. I didn't see the first one, to be honest.
You know what? All jokes aside of nationality and stuff, I love that I can come to Twitch and hang out with people and not know nor care where they're from, their origins or anything. Just meet people and hang out. And then later, like, I'll find out they're over in the UK or they're in Canada or maybe they're, from Australia or whatever. And I think it's just interesting. And I never really notice it. I think that, like, there's kind of a type of person that likes to come and hang out on Twitch for sure. And I think it's cool that everybody can just kind of come here and be themselves and hang out. And we love to make fun of nationalities here and everything, but I think that's just all fun. Honestly, I think it's just a genuinely... It's a glue. Twitch is a glue for nationalities. People come together here and hang out, and it's cool.
I just personally can't wait till you figure out where a map is and notice that there's not actually an ocean between us. That's the part that I'm looking forward to.
And that it's not called Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, K-Stats mentioned Fubar. There are 2 Fubars now, right? They just came out with one a couple years ago, I think.
Okay.
A Fubar?
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
I can picture the poster. I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, it's very Canadian.
I thought the
Beyond All Recognition, is that what we're going for on that one? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the Super Trooper guys, weren't they a Canadian outfit? Don't they?
Hilariously, I was thinking the same thing. I'm positive they're not, but like that's the one that keeps coming up in my brain. I'm like, they seem like they'd be Canadian.
Yeah, didn't they have like a studio name? Broken Lizard, that was it, yeah.
All right, let's get this more Canadian. How are we doing, Hillary?
You can almost hear us. Just working on it.
Nope.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Perfect. And no echo because my earphone was being funky. I apologize. I've already taken the nighttime, so I'm ready to go to bed. But like I said to you guys, this movie means like so much to me that I definitely.
And joining us tonight is Loopy Lucy with her take on American History X.
I'll just get the ban button ready for when you invariably slip into something you're not supposed to be saying on air.
Yeah, really. No, we should be okay. We should be okay.
And why does this movie mean so much to you? It's just so nice to see my people represented on screen.
Wowza.
All right. So I'll probably. Are you relatively good to go? Have an idea what you're likely to say? Just go
Yeah.
off the top of your head. Okay.
Just
I'll
sorta-
pretend like we've already given our scores, and then we'll bring you on and throw to you and edit you in afterwards for YouTube, if that works for you.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, sounds good. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I thought you were done. Cut you off there. What's up?
You thought that was her spiel on the movie?
No, because the whole point is I'm going to open the curtains and be like, and now that we've given our scores, I'm going to bring a guest on, and then I'll bring her in, and then, like, I've got it all planned out in my head.
I know what's going on now. It was just good timing.
Okay, bye. All right. Stop that. All right, and now that we've given our scores, we do have a special guest brought on. This is Miss Hillary. She's one of our head writers, and she's actually one of the people who picked this movie, and we're going to hear why she thought that this was such a good choice and what her thoughts on the film are. Miss Hillary, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Thank you guys so much for having me on.
Always a pleasure.
Yes. So, yeah, I just really wanted to kind of get across how important this movie really, I think, is for society. I grew up in a pretty small town with some pretty heavy prejudice, and the interests, like, my favorite part of watching this movie is sharing it with someone new, having that like spark kind of go in their head, where not necessarily life-changing, but just that extra like clarification on how ridiculous racism is as a whole. And I also kind of was friends with somebody who was in sort of some pretty dark thoughts and headspace for this, and so it really sort of always stuck out to me, the importance of sharing this, because I believe the message at the end of the day is so powerful. And it's one of those movies, in my opinion, got snobbed terribly at some awards. I know it's a heavy movie, but it's a heavy topic, and it's a topic that if we don't talk about it, we can't fix it. And I think that's why it's such a powerful movie for me.
Very nice. Yeah, one of the things we've discussed is like, it's a great movie for the conversation that it starts. And even the other night on the watch party, after it was done, a couple of us stuck around and did talk about it for quite some time. Usually the watch party ends and Brian runs away as fast as possible and everybody else kind of dissipates in the next 30 seconds. But I think we stuck around for probably a solid half an hour or so, if not a little bit longer than that. A couple of us just discussing this film, and it's really interesting that you were saying you brought this to a bunch of your friends just to like show it to them and like probably have the conversation afterwards. Not that I'm sure you had to like explain to them racism is bad, but just like everybody takes a little bit of something different away from this movie, I think, at the end of it.
For sure. And growing up, like I said, too, in a smaller community with some and I went to a Catholic high school, and I don't want to get into the religion or anything, but there was some very steady thought. And so with that, to be able to sort of introduce the option to think of outside of the box for those individuals, it was really important for me. Like, social justice has always sort of been something really close to me, so
very cool.
Yeah.
Hillary, what was your number one scene in the movie? Because you had mentioned a couple of things in the watch party that you really liked, and they were scenes that maybe didn't stand out to me, and I'm kind of curious why. Like the cash register scene, you mentioned that.
I don't know. There's just, in my opinion, there's something so beautiful about just the slow motion of the glass shattering and like the destruction they're causing, and you know, money doesn't trump all. Like, the black and white is so beautifully placed in my opinion, and there's just something so like devastating about that scene. Obviously, like the majority of these scenes, let's be honest, are pretty, some of them are pretty devastating, pretty hard to watch, but so powerful in the way that they're presented and the way that the individuals are presented. But yeah, I don't know what it is about that cash register scene. I just think from a cinematography sort of mindset of what I enjoy, it just, I don't know, it's one of those movies that or scenes, sorry, that just really
Resonates with you, huh?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shattering of sort of the line and blurring that line, and excessive.
Nice.
And I can't remember off the top of my head what the other scene was specifically, but there's some pretty amazing scenes throughout. Like, at the end when he, not the nudity side of him being in the shower, but the end when he's trying to like look at himself without that core sort of who he was, when he covers the swastika, and that power of him and his brother taking down the like all of the regalia and propaganda, like just
that mirror scene speaks volumes when you see him simply just cover up the swastika and look at himself. Hey, it's a short little sequence, but it just speaks volumes.
Oh, it's definitely, again, cinematography wise, like I think it's so beautifully done and directed that, in my opinion, the end was amazingly done.
Agreed. All right, well,
Will just blinked out. That was weird.
In my head.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us, Hillary. I appreciate you coming on. Again, Hillary is one of the head writers in the Patreon. And if you want to join us over there, you can join us for watch parties and helping us decide what movies we're going to be touching on next. So thank you so much, and we'll say goodnight.
Good night,
Unless you have anything more.
I was gonna give it a score, I guess.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear what score you give it.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna give it credit that there's some pretty intense graphic scenes, so that could have been done sort of maybe differently, but I definitely have to give it for the power and impact. I have to give it a very sort of, we'll go 94. That's
Wow.
where I stand. Yeah.
Very nice.
It just,
Wow, coming in strong with that.
yeah. It's
But
like I
this
said, it's
is
a
one of
movie.
your favorite movies, right?
Oh yeah, like I've seen it so many times, just because I just find it so powerful, and not only sharing it, but I think it's genuinely a movie that should be shared to the world, and it didn't get the credit it deserved. But
Very cool.
cool.
All right. Well, again,
Thank you
thank
for
you so
having
much.
me.
Appreciate you. Feel better. I know you're under the weather at the moment, so I appreciate you coming on at all. But it's great to have you here.
Bye, Hillary.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye,
Cheers.
guys.
Bye.
Bubba in the audience says it's a 100 movie. Do you want to come on for 30 seconds to 5 minutes and tell us why you think that, or?
30 seconds to 35 seconds, you meant?
Yeah, clearly. There's only so much Bubba we can handle on French Friday. He might be out. I'm not sure. He was talking about going to see Backrooms, so it's weird now to go from that to like, all right, now we're gonna start the show.
Yeah, I know.
We need to not reference Hillary.
Hey,
entire
Bubba,
night.
when you get done with that Backrooms, shoot me the link in Discord, please, so I can check that out. My son is just bugging me to death wanting to see Backrooms, and I know nothing about it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's start the show.
All right, curtain's still open. Let's do this thing. All right. Oh boy. American History X, 1998. Derek's struggle with hate, anger, and grief quickly leads to a life of crime, violence, and imprisonment. When Derek tries to change his ways, he hopes to save his younger brother Danny from traveling down a similar path.
I like and appreciate that you didn't put on a silly voice
Jokey,
for this
jokey,
one.
jokey.
Yeah. He comes in with a Hitler stash.
Right? Like, I was like, I wasn't expecting that. It was like, I don't know.
Wait till you
Something
see
so-
my reveal.
Actually, Dan, it's my people.
Yowzers.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Our Rating, the show where I get together with two of my buddies. We take a movie franchise, break it down by actual film, give it an overall score, and then throw it back up on the board. Now, this week we are talking about our Patreon pick, so you guys actually get to decide what movie we're going to discuss. And this month, you guys decided to talk about American History X. I'm joined, as always, by my co-hosts Brian and Will. Will, how are you doing tonight?
I am happy to be here and interested to see where the discussion takes us tonight.
Absolutely. What about you, Brian? How are you doing this week?
I'm doing good, Dan. I finished up some things. I'm starting to relax a little bit. Weird that we're one night off on our schedule, but that's okay. For those people who like to come watch us live on Twitch, we normally broadcast our rating on Thursday nights. Tonight we're here on Friday.
Yes, I wasn't going to address that because of YouTube, but sure. Yeah, that was on me. I had something happen last night, so I apologize for being late, but I appreciate everybody being here for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Also, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Will, I think we all watched this for the watch party, but this is nobody's first time here, right? We've all seen this one before.
Correct. This is a movie I put in the watch once and never watch again until our rating comes along and ruins everything. So I have seen this once.
This does feel like a topic that keeps coming up on our rating. I never wanted to watch it. I never wanted to watch it again. And then our rating came and ruined everything. I appreciate you giving so much of your soul to this show.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We just keep ruining you every single week. Brian, what about you? Can you remember the first time you saw this, or have you seen this before?
Saw it twice before, a long time ago. Right when it came out, I saw it because everybody was talking about it, and then I rewatched it again not too long ago, or not too long after that, and then it has been a long period of time since, probably 20 years maybe, since I've seen this, or because I kind of watched it right when it first came out. Very, very edgy film, tough topics for us to cover here, and you know, I kind of think there's going to be some opinions on this one that are going to be interesting and hot takes.
It's definitely possible. Similar to you, I also watched this when it first came out because it was all anybody would talk about. The Edward Norton performance specifically was very. He'd just come off of like Primal Fear, Fight Club was just around the corner. Like this was a very like the late '90s. Like Ed Norton owned that period, right?
Yeah,
he was very popular. I feel like I've seen this movie considerably more than both of you, probably like half a dozen times. But again, probably not in the last 15 to 20 years. Like it's been a while, but back then I did watch it quite a bit, mostly for the performances, like mostly for Ed Norton, Edward Furlong, the principal, even Ethan Suplee, as much as he disgusts me. Having seen him in so many comedies, seeing him in this role was just such a shock. It was relatively well done for what it was.
Yeah.
So I think I really appreciate this movie from a performance and cinematography standpoint. But as far as like the actual material of the movie, I do find this to be a bit of a harder watch, a bit less engaging, less fun than I tend to go to movies for, which is not to say that it's bad. I think I agree with Will in the sense that like there's a lot of movies where you should see them once.
Right.
To know what it's about to get.
This is going to be kind of a City of God type of film. Strong, harsh content that grips you. It's riveting. It's shocking. It's hard to consume in places, but it's definitely a standout film that's going to get some high marks.
I hope so. I hope we'll see it. We'll see where we end up at the end of the night. Yeah, I would put this, like you say, City of God. I always think of Schindler's List, where it's like it's a powerful film. You have to see it. You're not putting it on for fun on a Friday night, right? Like it just is a little too real, if you will. What do you guys think of the cinematography in this movie? The way it bounces back and forth between color and black and white based on the time zone, whether we're in, I think it's 1994 or 1998. I think of the two time periods. Or is it 93 and 98?
Yeah, I'm not sure of the timeline, but to answer your question, it's good. It's effective. It also is like, not only is it like these are the past sequences, but it's like this is when Derek's character saw the world in black and white and only that, right? There was no consideration for anything else. So I think that also adds to the black and white footage because everything is so just his way or the highway, you know, what he believes or nothing at all. So I think that really felt interesting when watching.
Damn it, that is a good take that I've never picked up on. I always just did it with the time zones. I never put together like that's the way he's seeing the world. That is so freaking smart. I'm so glad we have you on the show.
And, you know, not only the black and white, but they have a very adaptive cinematography style for what scene they're doing. When they're dealing with skinheads and Nazis, it's a very aggressive, zoomed-in camera angle, usually from a somewhat lower perspective. So the viewer feels like they are in the room, they are a person taking place in those conversations, and you feel a bit oppressed because you're looking up at these people who are shouting and angry, and they're very close and close to you, the viewer. So it's harsh and it's scary. And then in other sequences, they pan back a little bit. They come in from a steeper angle, so you're looking down on things, and it gives you a feeling of superiority as the viewer. And this changes fluidly throughout the film, depending on the scene that they're in. I find it amazing. You combine that with the black and white for those, you know, telling the old stories when he was of one mindset, to the color cinematography where it's present day and you're mixing different opinions together. It's incredible. The cinematography on this film is amazing. There's a little bit of kind of raw footage to it that I think that's just because of the time. Nowadays, we've got gimbals and super expensive cameras that make that a bit smoother. So that didn't hold up as well, but honestly, that's nothing. This is an amazingly shot film.
Yeah, I'd have to absolutely agree with pretty much everything you just said. It's interesting because it does go back, like, again, the time aspect of the black and white versus the color. It's not jarring in any way. Like, you're so engaged in the storytelling of the film that it kind of does go seamlessly back and forth, and you're not really like, oh, what's happening now? What's it? Like, you're just, I feel like I am just in this story from beginning to end.
When somebody mentioned in the watch party, hey, I love it when they do the black and white scenes, I was like, what black and white scenes? I had forgotten. You do. You're so engaged in the story, it's seamless, and it's kind of strange that it can switch from black and white to color, and you don't even pick up on it. It just allows you to understand where you're at and reinforces the ideas being portrayed at that moment.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you think of the acting in this one? I mean, we already touched on it a little bit. Edward Norton is absolutely incredible, but honestly, I think pretty much I can't think of any weak links in the acting in this. I feel like everybody's kind of firing on all cylinders. Ed Norton, Ed Furlong, Stacy Keach is another one. Cameron, the main bad guy, if you will, or antagonist. Just such a creepy performance.
100%. I think isn't he creepy in all of his performances? Like he plays those kind of characters really well. The bad guy type. But he also comes across very smart and cunning and manipulative, and it plays really well. I agree. There's no bad performances really in this. Even like Ed Norton was the only one nominated, and a lot of people say he was robbed, which I won't agree or disagree with that.
I don't know what his competition was at the time, but I think it was definitely worthy.
Yeah, I do know the winner was the what's his name from Life is Beautiful. Okay. That Italian guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but also a brilliant movie in its own right, and another very hard watch movie as well. But to me, in my eyes, the Oscars skew to more artsy type movies, and that one definitely is. It kind of fantasizes things and plays into that role of we're making an arts piece, whereas this one is more, this is extreme, and I think it's beyond reality, this movie as well, but obviously a little closer to reality than Life is Beautiful.
So I actually had a problem with Edward Furlong's performance in this film. I think he came in strong when he was in Sweeney's office in the beginning and he's dealing with the principal. That was a good scene and it was a solid performance. But there were some parts where I remember, I can't think of it actually specifically, but there were some parts where I kind of felt like, oh yes, it was a scene when he's sitting in Cameron's office and Cameron is talking to him and he's just kind of hearing this, and you can tell there's a part of him that is on the fence but doesn't want to offend the person he's talking to, and he just kind of sits there, and I wanted a little bit better performance there in that moment. He just kind of sat there and listened, and he was there. And there were some other times when that was his role, is to just be there and be the observer. And I couldn't experience enough of his emotion to know what this character is feeling inside. He was just there. Not a bad performance by any mean. And he did have some scenes, especially the black and white scene when the guys are breaking into his car. There was some good stuff there from Edward Furlong in those. So up and down on that character throughout the movie. The rest of it, I think, top notch all the way through.
Now, I do have a question for you about that, because this is the first time, again, I saw this movie a bunch of times when I was like 19 to early 20s, but not a lot until now. Do you think Danny, Edward Furlong's character, do you think he actually believes everything that he's going along with? Or do you think he's going along with it because of how much he idolizes his brother? Because that's scenes in this one where, when Seth, Ethan Suplee's character, is recording him and he's giving him smart ass answers, and like, well, they're not all bad, like they're kind of okay. He seems to have some respect for the principal at the beginning of the movie. I mean, he's disrespectful to him, but you can tell he's not like hateful towards him.
And that's my problem. I don't know.
They rip everything down like instantly. Like he just gives it up right away. It's like,
yeah, and that's my problem with his character, is that I'm not certain where he stands on this throughout the film. Sometimes he comes off very aggressive, like when he blows smoke into the kid's face in the bathroom. Then there's times when he's talking with Sweeney and he seems like he knows exactly what he wants to do. Maybe he can show respect to people in certain circumstances, but he knows where he stands. Then you come into other scenes like when he's with Seth and he seems a little more wishy-washy. When he's listening to Cameron talk to him, he seems wishy-washy. And I couldn't nail down where his character stood at any given time. Maybe that's what I have a problem with. Maybe that's what they were going for, is that they wanted to show that he was uncertain through times, but it didn't feel as intentional as I wanted it to be as a viewer.
That's fair. Where do you land on that, Will?
I feel similarly. I think as a whole, the movie kind of that turning point of Derek's kind of like, he spins on a dime, really. And I feel like the first half of the movie is so dark and real and scary that when he turns on the dime, his character, like, it's a 3-year period, is in prison, and we get a little bit of the backstory as to why he changes his views. But it's such a hard turn in the movie that it's hard to like buy it 100%. And so I kind of feel like Danny being like, wait, we were on this side, now you're flipping, like, what's going on here? But I agree that it makes for like it leaves you wanting more out of the movie a little bit, as far as like the storyline, and because the characters are so interesting and so well developed in a lot of ways, that it just feels like it's just a hard turn that I couldn't quite keep up with, or maybe I wanted more from the story, the middle portion of the story we don't get.
I don't know. If I took it in the pooper from all the people who was carrying my belief system, I'd probably turn on a dime too. That was such an incredibly shocking moment and of course it didn't exactly happen on a dime either. It happened to him and caused him to have a serious breakdown and look at what is going on, and a realization of how fake all of it can be. And then you had an extended period of time in his eyes. We saw it in a scene or two where he finishes up his sentence and nothing happens to him from the other races in the prison. And so I think from his perspective, it's actually a hard clash, and then a lot of time to reflect on the error of his ways and his big mistake, assuming everybody had his beliefs to their core like he did. But you're right, in the film, as we watch it chronologically, that takes place in like 10 minutes. He goes from left to right immediately. And so it is a switch. And then he passes that on to Danny, who also seems to easily accept it and switch, which that was a little harsher for me to take.
Yeah.
So I think that Danny switches a lot. I mean, obviously, Danny's switch literally happens in one night. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
the Derek switch happens over the course of 3 years, even though we only see 10 minutes of it, or however much screen time it actually is. But the Danny one is why I was more like, maybe he doesn't really believe this in the first place. Maybe he's just kind of going along with it because this is what he feels like he's
An
supposed to.
impressionable young man who
his
idolizes
brother
his older brother. Yeah. And that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
As far as Derek goes, though, you also have to remember that while he's in prison, he's seeing a lot of the hypocrisy of the people who claim to believe the same things he does, right?
Yeah.
So he's not only seeing this African-American person that he's stuck working with just being a real person, but he's seeing all the white supremacist people being fake through and through. Like, they don't believe in anything they're going with. They're playing with all the other teams at all given times. Like, they're doing it for fashion almost. And I think it just really, not demoralizes him, that's not the right word, but, it really makes him see how silly everything that he's doing is to some extent. I don't know. It's rushed per se, but it's also a movie. There's only so much time we can dictate to everything.
Yeah.
Which brings up another scene, which is the dinner table with his dad, where we had a conversation after the watch party, and a lot of people were like, "Wow, that scene feels so silly because it's so short and it's just this little window of time." It's like, yeah, but it's one scene in a movie. We don't want the movie to be 3 hours long.
And as it was pointed out in the watch party, it's a very necessary scene.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the core of the movie, really, I think, in my mind.
It's where the issue starts. The father, who Derek looks up to, is now preaching this hate to his son, and his son, who was interested in Sweeney and his books and his ideology and expanding his horizons, decides to throw all that away to impress his father, and that's where it begins. Now, I took issue with this, and maybe I should have stuck around to the watch party, and I need to hear your guys' opinions on this. His dad did mention some things that in this film were played off as solid racism and was just wrong and bad. And that had to do with immigrants coming into our country. And his father was talking about some illegal immigrants, but also talking about legal migration too. And this is a thing that I personally have problems with, because in America, we have laws against migrating here outside of the law, and that's illegal, and you get deported when it happens. And we have a lot of people in my country also that are opposed to that idea and think that it's racist that we deport people who come here illegally. And I'm going to say this, and maybe this is the wrong thing to say in a public forum, but I think that if you break the law, you should pay the consequences. And that's unfortunate, because I also think that our migration laws to immigrate here from other countries are a little too strict, a little too rigid, a little too much red tape there, and take way too long for people who want to come here and be a part of this blessed country. So I invite all people to come here legally, and I do have problems when it happens illegally, and I think that we should be looking into that. But it bothers me when that idea, which seems so square and sound to me, is proposed to me, that I am now racist because I look at it that way. So I don't know. Am I racist for looking at it that way? Is this a gray area? Is this an overreaction? I don't know. But watching this movie triggers this conversation, and I think that is a good conversation to have, and a good thing that this movie is doing, bringing up this idea. Don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, do you?
Will, what are your thoughts on racism in America?
And you guys are Canadian, so you got an outside perspective.
Sure, we have immigration laws and all that as well, obviously, like every country does. I didn't go that direction with the movie, though, or that scene, really.
Yeah, the scene just touched on it a little bit. But
that's the thing. It's like,
I think there were side topics going on the side, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable weighing in, because I feel like they're going to call me a racist if I put out my perspective, my honest perspective on it.
To me, the movie isn't saying, hey, anybody who believes, illegal immigrants should be deported and that makes you racist. I didn't think that at all when I saw that scene. What I saw was they put in deliberately, and the director David McKenna actually speaks to this a little bit in interviews, that his idea of this script was based somewhat on real life experiences, and that racism is a learned thing, not it's not normal, it's not happening in nature, it's a learned behavior. And he drew from his life experiences from his family, where racism had come up and things like that, and it made him reflect on that. And so to me, I feel like, yes, is this guy come across as like maybe a conservative person? Sure. That's not the relevant point of the scene. The point of the scene is you see the trickling down of racism in the way he talks, and the son latches onto that, and that's what propels him forward when his father is murdered. And so that's where the hate and anger comes from, that propels this whole story forward.
Absolutely, yes. You're right. That scene was to showcase where the hate originates from. I just think that there's room in the conversation for shades of gray, and that it is not just black and white, and it's very, very complex. This movie kind of proposes things as black and white.
I'm gonna kind of go in between here. I think the dad was snubbing out the conversation on that one. Like, Derek is saying, like, well, I don't know, like, this teacher seems pretty good. Like, because he's not so much, forgive me, I don't have the speech remembered off the top of my head, but I feel like the dad is talking about DEI more so than illegal immigration. Like,
right,
people on my force aren't getting the job because these other people are getting the job instead.
Right.
That's not right. Clearly, you've got a black teacher. He must have done the exact same thing. So he shouldn't be in a position of power. He shouldn't be telling you what to read. He shouldn't be teaching you these things.
Oh, the father's absolutely oversimplifying things. Yes.
Over again. That's bullshit. No. And because Derek's like, well, I don't know. He seems okay. No. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
So he is snubbing out anything from that conversation. He is making it black and white.
Yes.
That's where I think the racism comes in. Not the fact that everything he says is purely racist, but the fact that he is just taking away any nuance from that conversation and just being like, no.
Yes.
That's wrong. Don't listen to him. Don't learn anything he has to say. It's all bullshit. That's where I think I have the issue with that. So when people like Bubba Hotep was saying in chat that night and tonight, the scene is too abrupt and it's too, like, there's too much of a nuanced conversation. I don't think the dad is allowing there to be nuance in that conversation.
Exactly. Yes.
That's the point.
And the movie isn't long enough to cover every splinter of the conversation and everything. So this is just, I guess it's my own personal prejudice or fears that because I hold to the belief that you should immigrate legally and others think I'm a racist because I hold that belief, it's frustrating when I see hints of that in the movie, and then they're snubbed out by this absolutely racist father who has no time to explain or hear them out or anything. And it's like, okay, well, you had an opportunity to make a sound argument about a realistic problem that could be based in truth and honesty, but instead you jump to black people are bad, everything's bullshit, you need to be my way, and it kind of sucks. It's a very short sequence. It is the core of the film, and it could have led to so many other things, but this movie has a particular point it's making and it sticks to it. And my point is not part of this movie. It's a thing that I deal with, and it rubbed up against it in that scene, and I felt it.
No, that's totally fair. I think that scene and a good chunk of this movie is hate has to be taught.
Yeah.
Right? Like, nobody is born hating. You are taught hatred. He is taught it from his father. Danny is taught it from Derek.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, Cameron's character in there is giving it like a voice and a direction, but it would be hard to mold those same children if they didn't have a father figure or somebody at home.
Cameron manipulated Derek, who was already on that path. He saw that Derek, all on his own, all because of Derek's father and the way Derek was raised and what happened to his father, Cameron saw that he was going to become a powerful influencer. So he became a lens for Derek and pointed him in a certain direction to gain momentum for his own source of power. He was a leech. He was a parasite to Derek. He didn't really do anything but rode Derek and built this unfortunate coalition of horrible people.
Yeah, and you even see like he's the one scene where he drops Derek off, and Derek's, "You want to stick around and see this?" He's like, no, I can't. I'd love to, but I don't want to get my hands dirty, kind of a thing. Like he's squeaky clean, and the police have nothing on him for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's because he's never had the courage of his convictions to do anything he actually believes in.
Yeah.
He's just leading these kids astray and letting them do all the dirty work for him. So they are the ones spending time in jail while he lives in his mansion off of the whatever that he gets from them.
And again, Stacy Keach, a great role, a great character, great portrayal. What a horrible human being. You love to hate this guy, and for all the wrong reasons. It was really good, really well done, really hard to see.
Yeah.
Speaking of hard to see, and Will chose the perfect background for this. There is a tough scene to watch, which is the sequence of the movie that really throws things out. They come back to it a couple times, and it gets worse and worse and worse every time you revisit it. And that's when they're breaking into Derek's vehicle, and he goes out there with a gun, shoots one, curb stomps the other guy. And it's brutal. You see it from a distance. It's raw. It's tough. And then, of course, the police come and arrest him. And you've got the big sequence where he goes down on his knees. He's excited. He's happy. He's pumped. And then he turns into anger. All this emotion going on Edward Norton's face that was an incredible scene to see take place. But, man, I cringed so hard during that scene. I had to look away. It was so graphic and so violent and so over the top. Do you guys think that they pushed that scene a little too far? Or do you think that was perfect?
My understanding, and maybe Will can correct me on this one, is they actually went much, much, much further with that scene and then dialed it way back.
Oh, really?
To the actual theatrical release. Like my understanding, because like you don't like, okay, so he puts his mouth on the curb and like you can hear his teeth, which is
it
the worst.
Gives me goosebumps just talking about it. Yeah.
And you see his boot come up, and then you're watching his face when the boot comes down. Like you're not really seeing anything. And apparently you saw everything in the original cut, and it was like, nope, that's too much.
There's a fraction of a second where you see
happening.
Yeah, there's a fraction of a second where you see him stomp the guy's head onto the curb from a distance, from Danny's perspective. It's just a fraction. I know, because it's burned into my mind after watching it at the watch party. It's going to take me another 2 decades to get it out of there. I wish I would have looked away.
This is why I've only watched the movie once.
Yeah, it's so hard for me to watch. Just the absolute mistreatment of another human being in such a despicable way. I don't care what anybody does. That's uncalled for. It's horrible.
And as you mentioned, the joy on his face afterwards. Like,
yes.
He is so proud of himself after the fact. And it's not until the police officer touches him that he like turns to rage. And
yeah.
You're right. Like the performance from Ed Norton, that speechless scene where you're just seeing the emotions portrayed on his face is just riveting. I don't know, heart-wrenching, whatever you want to go with, but it's intense.
Yeah, it is intense. Yeah, I mean, as far as the question, did they go too far? I don't think so. I think that was the point, right? They're trying to push the envelope and show the audience how far this can go. They want you to be uncomfortable in this movie. In many different elements of this movie, they want you to be uncomfortable. And this one, the beginning, you only see the beginning half of this scene, and it's uncomfortable. And then midway through the movie, you see the end of it, and it's just like it just one-ups itself purposely to just show you how far this has gone. Again, making it hard for me to be like, oh, he's a changed man, cool. He's got his white sweater on, so he's obviously a good guy now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's what they want, but it's how it comes across, and I'm just like, oh, how can you buy into this? Like,
now, obviously, Will and I are Canadian, so very, very different rules up here. But he kills at least 2 people, if not the guy in the car as well. And he's out in what,
3 years?
3.5 years?
3 years. Yep.
Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, I understand
they
that,
did
you know,
mention
like, your
Danny,
house is your castle and whatnot, but it's
yeah, Danny
Sorry,
didn't testify against him, so otherwise it would have been life. As they mentioned that, but
there's a huge gap between 3 years and life, though.
yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. And you know, they don't say any of this in the film, but and I can only speculate. But if the color of skin had been reversed, I think a black man doing that to white people would have no chance at all of 3 years.
They do go into that in the movie because
Oh, do they?
The guy who dropped the TV
Yeah.
got
Oh, yes, you're right. The guy who dropped the TV on the cop's foot got 6 years. Yes.
whether he dropped the TV or not, I've obviously is up for
But he didn't curb stomp a person to death, you know, like
yes.
I'll do you one better. If you switch the races, I don't think he does any jail time at all. I don't think he makes it to prison.
yeah. I mean, it's all speculation because we don't see that. That's not what was written into the film, but this is what we deal with in real life. And it's unfortunate, of course. So, big spoiler here. At the end of the film, Edward Furlong's character Danny is shot and killed in the bathroom by the same black kid that he blew smoke into his face. I was told that there were multiple different endings to this film. Do either of you know more information on that? And do you like this ending with Danny dying?
The only other ending I'm vaguely familiar with, and I've never seen it, is Derek dies instead of Danny. I don't know that would have hit as hard. I think the fact that it is the more innocent of the two that dies, obviously not purely innocent, but the more innocent of the two, that dies for the simple act. I mean, racism, all that, but like the simple act of blowing smoke in his face, just the disrespect.
Right.
And that was enough that he...
And of course, the irony that Danny had just changed his ways and was going a new course makes it more tragic, right? Will, what do you think about that ending? And do you think it should have been different? Do you think it should have been Derek that died instead?
Yeah, there's a lot to this because in multiple ways, this movie is notoriously known that the director Tony Kaye kind of lost his marbles in this movie, couldn't control Edward Norton, and Edward Norton kind of took over the film and actually did the final edit of the movie. And so what ending was supposed to happen, what actually happened, and then there's also rumors that there was an ending after Danny died that you see Edward Norton's character Derek shaving his head, fade to black. So there's a lot of different things out there. I think this is the more happy ending, if I can say that, the more Hollywood ending, where the person who, Derek's character who made this turn, is still paying for what he had done, and that is acceptable to us, I believe, as viewers. Whereas if Derek was the one that died, it wouldn't feel as heart-wrenching. Or if he turned and went back to his old ways, it would also feel very empty.
Yeah.
So I think this ending is pretty good. And they hint at it throughout the film a little bit, this back and forth between this other gang member kid, or like, I don't know if did he shoot this guy because that was his initiation into the gang? I don't know. That's kind of what I felt. But they kind of played it up kind of throughout the movie, so it made sense. That's how this concluded for me.
Yeah, I hadn't heard the one where Derek is shaving his head again at the end of the film. I think I would have hated that ending, to be perfectly frank.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, in some ways, it's like, it's easy to fall back into old habits. Like that, it does make sense, but does it make for a satisfying ending? Maybe not so much.
It would cheapen what he went through to get to where he is, right? Like,
yeah,
he's kind of going through and realizing like, wow, all of this is bullshit. Like everything Cameron says is stupid. And then one more tragedy happened and he's just right back to like, nope, never mind. I was right the first time. Like it just,
yeah,
it would almost be a, why did I bother watching this?
Exactly.
Feel
And the other thing is like, these two characters, Danny and Derek, are super intelligent people,
Yeah.
right? Which, in one hand, is like, how did they ever fall into this in the beginning, in the first place? But it happens all the time, I think. You know, smart people do stupid things all the time, and this is just the extreme of that.
I would take one step further and say Cameron's also probably very intelligent, but
sure,
you know.
No villain in history ever thought that they were a villain. You know, everybody believes that they're correct and continues believing that and continuing it because they aren't aware. They don't have the ability to self-reflect, to step outside the situation, to let their ego go and recognize when they make mistakes. And so you have a whole set of people who absolutely know for sure that they're right. And they can't all be right. So it's kind of rough. You see some absolutely like avid belief systems with Ethan Suplee's character, Seth. Hardcore to the door, you know, and I kind of wonder, does he truly feel that way? Is he just putting on a show for other people? I kind of felt like his character truly believed this and has never been corrected. And I don't know if they would ever change, even if all the people around him change their ways. I think he might be that person that says, F you guys, I'm going to go start another chapter in another state. You know, I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough. You know, I mentioned some of my belief systems and I feel that I'm right. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's a conversation I need to have outside of this because it doesn't specifically pertain to this movie. It's just something that sparked it. But you just don't know. And no one knows that they're wrong and hides it. That's not usually how it happens. They may figure out that they're wrong later and try and hide it because they're embarrassed and don't want to flip-flop. But no one starts out being wrong and knowing it and do, you know, no one sets out to do the wrong thing.
I'll agree with the second part more. Nobody sets out to do the wrong thing. I think there's probably a lot of people who figure out somewhere along the way that they're wrong and don't want to
absolutely
admit it or
that live in denial. Absolutely, okay. They do. You see Edward Norton's character get a little bit of that, but nothing really hits home until the shower scene and everything afterwards, which is why, you know, Will says he turns on a dime, and that's right. He's pretty much set in his ways, just 100%. And then all of a sudden it does switch for him. And I don't think that's the case with most people. I think most people start to see cracks in their own armor and then later are exposed to the truth of the situation. That's just me.
Yeah. He kind of has to hit rock bottom before he can start making his way out of that hole. So.
As many of us do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Good?
Yeah, Doris is listed as third in the credits. Beverly D'Angelo. Yep. Who's Doris? I don't even remember Doris.
His sister, his older.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that brings me to something. The scene where Derek and Doris fight in that argument at the kitchen table, that was a pretty powerful scene where everyone in the room is making valid arguments to their side, logical arguments to their side, until the point where it kind of explodes.
I think I'm wrong. I think Doris is the mother. My apologies.
Oh, so you're is it
Davina? Is
Davina?
Jennifer Lean.
Jennifer Lean is Davina. Okay, all right.
Take away from your point. Just I had the wrong actress.
Right. The family argument scene is very powerful when he starts saying the horrible things to the mother's new boyfriend, and the boyfriend has to just walk out, and he's like, I'm sorry, Doris, I can't. Like, you know, he's threatening my life because of what I am. I can't be in this family.
Yeah, I would say that the dinner scene is probably my favorite scene in the movie, because it starts out as like they're debating, they're talking, and then you quite quickly see that Derek's character, even if anything is brought up against him that could question, he just sidetracks or changes the subject or brings in a hypothetical to change the subject. And then when that doesn't work, he just gets super aggravated to the point of violence. And it just is like, it just shows his hatred and anger to a T. And then to counter that, I think Elliot Gould, playing Murray, the boyfriend teacher, he does such a great job at listening and trying to de-escalate the situation to the point where he sees that he cannot be of any help to this family and has to remove himself for his own safety, and potentially the safety of the other people there, because he's the one kind of like getting this aggression amped up just by trying to have a conversation. So I really enjoyed that. And just seeing Elliot Gould's eyes, like as he's spewing his filth, Derek's filth, you can just see him looking at the family and how it's affecting them. It just is. Eye acting was incredible. That's all I have to say.
Yes, he was. That was an astounding job in there. I agree. That was really good. Elliot Gould's character, just the way he kept calm, and when Derek is challenged and can't explain or whatever, he escalates to violence, and that's it. That kind of, like, Elliot Gould was like looking around going, you guys see this, right? He doesn't have an explanation. He just goes to violence. This is the only outcome. And of course, nothing can happen. They can't stop being his family, and he can't continue being a part of that family. And so he knows he just has to quietly walk away from it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Great scene.
Not that quietly, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to add. I just agree with everything you guys are saying.
Yeah, great scene.
I'm good to go.
Okay. If you like what we do and you want to help support us, consider joining our Patreon. There's a link down below. Shout out to our producers, as well as our executive producer, Dino, and a huge shout out to our head writers, Elder JM990, Miss Hillary, and Real Bubba Hotep. Thank you all very much.
American History X. This has excellent marks across the board. I specifically like the cinematography in this movie. It's amazing when you're really paying attention to the technical shots, angles, and of course the use of black and white in the film. This is an excellently written movie. Yes, there's a lot more to this conversation. Obviously, you could fill lifetimes of conversation about this topic. This movie has a specific purpose. It showcases it incredibly well. The dialogue is so good and so riveting, so moving. And of course, the acting is just top tier. The one thing that I did have a problem with this film is that maybe I wanted a little bit more, and that's always a good thing in a film. Not that I want a sequel to something like this, although I would have liked to see the young black male who shot Danny in the end. I would like to see his story. If they made a American History Z about that kid, I would be interested in seeing that. But the thing that kind of drew this score down the most for me is that I had not a lot of fun watching it. I just don't want to see this movie anymore. I have seen it. I think everyone should take a look at least once. But after that, I don't need to see it. I don't need that much of this negative energy in my life. So the fun factor for this film was pretty low for me. Overall, this movie gets an 82. Very, very good film. I recommend it for any mature audience.
Very nice. Yeah, Will, I muted you. I don't know.
Am I running hot?
It just seemed
Sounds good to me.
loud during Brian's speech there. It was fine all episode, but
Yeah, I'll tweak it down a bit just in case, but
okay. Sorry, Brian, 82?
Yeah, 82.
yes.
Okay. I don't want this to be part of my actual review, so I'm going to leave this in a part here where we can edit this out.
Sidebar.
During the watch party, there were a lot of scenes where people were like, wow, this is like so hard to watch. Oh, this is really tough. Not the curb stomp scene, but just like, you know, scenes with Ethan Suplee, scenes with the barn where they're having the party, stuff like that. And a part of my brain was like, I don't find this hard to, like, I'm not, the way they were wording it was almost like, and maybe I read the room entirely wrong. I don't know the wording off the top of my head, but it was almost like weirdly relatable. And I'm like, I don't feel anything relatable to this. Like, I'm not putting myself in this situation, which is something I normally do with movies. Like, it's something I've said a lot of times watching like a zombie movie. I'm always like, man, what would I do in this situation? I don't mean to sound stupid, because like a lot of the things they're talking about in this movie are things that are still being talked about today, 30 years later. But like, in a lot of ways, this movie is fucking science fiction compared to the life I've led. So like, I couldn't really relate to a lot of the things that were going on. So it never felt like, man, I feel like I'm right there with them.
Yeah, skinhead mosh pit, not really for me. That's not my bag. So it is somewhat unrelatable.
I mean, I don't want to speak for anybody, but in my just initial thought would be that it's not that they felt like, oh, I'm part of this crew, but it kind of felt like,
relatable was the wrong word.
Yeah, but kind of felt like the way it was filmed with the close-ups, and you're right, like you are close to all these people.
Yes.
It feels like you're in the room, and that's what brings the uncomfortableness.
Yes, especially the skinhead scenes. That's that aggressive camera angle in low, so you feel like they are looking down on you. You feel weak. You feel small in the room with them, but you're in it. You're in there, and they're very aggressive, very loud, very angry. It's tough.
I think that
I guess I just didn't.
I didn't feel that as much either, but it's like I can understand why people would. If again, some people are easier to be like get into like, oh yeah, I'm in this Avatar movie. I'm swimming with these stupid fish things.
Shot fired. Fair enough.
Shot fired.
But also, just seeing so much hatred. Just seeing so much hatred, it's hard to watch.
Having it, yeah, just being it filmed as if you're in that group, you're in that crowd, you're walking through with them. I think people could kind of fall into being like, wow, why? This feels horrible that I'm around this, you know? That's my initial thought, but again, we can talk to those parties after.
Sure.
More.
Sure. American History X is an interesting film for a lot of reasons. It is incredibly well filmed. It's very well written. I like pretty much all of the... I was about to say pretty much like all the characters. I like all the characters you're supposed to like, the ones you're actually following around. I think the acting in this movie is pretty incredible throughout the entire film. And so while the entertainment or fun factor might not be as high, I still find myself thoroughly enjoying watching this one because of the performances, because of the cinematography. Obviously, the actual subject matter is tougher, and there's some pretty hard scenes you have to watch while watching this one. The conversation it can bring up, the thoughts it can lead to, the acting, pretty much everything about this movie I think is incredibly well done. That said, I'm kind of in Will's camp. I've seen this movie a bunch of times. I've watched it now in my 40s. Shy of maybe showing it to my kids at some point, I don't see myself ever watching this movie again. That is not a ding against the movie. I just don't need it anymore in my life. That being said, there's a lot of great movies that I don't need to watch more than one time. I'm giving this an 89. I think it is an incredible film. Definitely give it a shot if you haven't.
Very nice. I'm going to keep this relatively short and sweet. It's a great message. It's gruesomely told and it's very well acted, but I don't think it's without its flaws as far as some character arcs and pacing of the movie. That could have been due to the director issues, the re-editing issues, maybe script issues from the start, who knows. It's unfortunate that the topics in this movie are as relevant, if not more, than it was when this movie was made. There's a reason I don't want to watch this movie. I don't want to be involved in that. Do I want to be a voice for good? Would I recommend watching this to other people? Abso-freaking-lutely. But overall, I think this is an 84 out of 100. Very powerful film.
You're muted, Dan.
Pretty sure that's going to make the top 10.
Yeah, it's pretty decent numbers.
There is a significant chunk of my brain that, like, jokingly wants to just say, like, this entire movie, and it's not, but like kind of this entire movie is just like racism's bad. Don't hate people. And it's just like there's more to it than that. It's more nuanced, but like not a ton. There's a ton of the message that is just racism bad.
Dan. Here's the kicker, Dan.
One thing that I actually like about this movie is that
we'll finish.
I've watched a lot of I try to do a little bit of research. I watch interviews or other people's reviews of the movie, things like that. The comment sections of a lot of, and even like recent reviews or breakdowns of this movie, when people are saying, yeah, but Derek's character is just talking the truth in the dinner scene, what the hell, is mind-boggling. And so it really scares me that people could take the wrong message out of this movie.
That's fair. We didn't have anybody in chat who went that far, but we had somebody in chat who was saying something, and I was like, that's not how I'm reading this situation at all.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I like that this movie puts things in such a light that it attracts commenters like that. People who can attach themselves to Derek's character and find it to be the truth. That's not a good thing from my perspective, but from their perspective, it's interesting that they can capture the dark side of that conversation and voice it logically. Not a caricature of itself, not a joke, not making fun of those people, but taking their true beliefs, their logical base for how they view this situation and putting it out there in a way that confuses some people who haven't found the truth of the argument, that didn't make it to the end of the film, that didn't understand the point. I think that's a really good thing to do, because the movie, even though it has a lot of black and white in it, it doesn't pull any punches. It's not here to make fun of skinheads, Nazis, of white supremacists. It's not here to make fun of them. It actually puts out their perspective in a way that captivates people, that's logical and grounded, even though ultimately we see its failings. We ultimately see that it can lead to nothing but violence and hatred. And that's the point of the story, is that no matter how smart you are, hate will not succeed. And I think that's the point. I think that makes this movie very gritty and very real and very riveting.
Yeah, it's one of the things about the dinner scene that we didn't really touch on is, to some extent, like, you're hearing both sides of the argument, and to some extent, they're both using the same facts to say the same thing differently. Like, they're kind of showing that, like, kind of facts can say whatever you want them to say. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
However you decide to use them is how they're going to get used, but like, you can look at a situation and be like this and be right, and somebody else can look at the situation and say that and be right.
Yeah.
And you're both kind of saying the same thing, but coming at it from completely different sides.
They can both be right, but at the end of the day, one is based in hatred, and the other isn't. That's the bottom line, and that's the difference between what's right and wrong. And if you want to make something simple as black and white, you have to break it down to: is this coming from a place of hate, or a healthy place of caring and, unity and compassion, and kindness. So, and everything Derek speaks of in the first half of the movie is strictly coming from hatred.
Yeah. Brian, you mentioned you would be open to seeing
The Other Side?
Other Side. The director who kind of lost his marbles and went on tirades about this movie and how bad it was and how Edward Norton's a terrible person. There's lots of crazy interviews and things about him doing those things. At one point, he was going to make a movie called American History Why, and you see the
other kid's side,
the black gang side of it, and the other kid's side of the movie. but it didn't really get any steam. That director really hasn't done a whole lot of anything after he kind of lost his marbles on this movie. So
I'll admit, Brian, when you first started saying like, "Oh man, I'd be interested in seeing a sequel," I was like, "No," and then you're like, "About the Black Kid," and I was like, "Yeah, that I would interested because like I don't care about Derek's story after this, really."
Yeah, I don't at all. But I want to know the motivations for that young man shooting Danny in the bathroom. I want to know how he got to that point.
Well,
I think it's
more
similar.
so where he goes from there. But.
Yeah, in my mind, it's cut and dry, right? Like they're the opposite sides of the same coin, right?
Yeah.
They are on their side still fueled by hate. They're a rival gang. They're trying to make their way up into the ranks.
But I think that would make for an interesting story showcasing how, though they think they're so opposite, they're actually kind of the same. Simply, they're twins of hatred, and so I think that would stand to speak volumes. But yeah, this is the content of this movie makes it so that I don't want to see anything like this for a long, long time because I feel very uncomfortable talking about this stuff because I guarantee that one or all of us said something that offended somebody, and we'll probably see it in the comments section. So,
I definitely had a moment where I'm just like, maybe that gets edited out. I mean, we're not going to get too far from this because next week we're rolling right back to Nazis. So, yay!
I really prefer, for some reason, the Nazis in Indiana Jones. They're pretty lucky folk.
I'll take Indie Nazis over American History X all day.
Oh, maybe not anyone, but yeah, definitely I'll take the Indiana Jones ones. LeBron James next week is Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. All right, let's get to scores. Not that list. Let's replace.
Zero, thanks so much.
And with that, we see American History X come in second place on our Patreon pick list. Now, these are all the movies we do that are singles, not the franchises. That's a different list. But it is coming in right under City of God at an 85. That's 89 from me, 82 from Brian, 84 from Will. Pretty strong showing, I think, for this one. I really like where this one landed, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I'm good with it here.
Yeah, it's a powerful movie. City of God is a powerful movie. They are well done movies, and I think can stand the test of time, which is important for these movies with these kind of messages, right? So it makes sense, I think, that they're high up on our list for sure.
It's interesting that the two movies that are maybe the most real, I guess I'm going to say, from the list here are the ones that resonated with us so much harder than the other ones.
I would say City of God, American History X, and A Star Is Born are all somewhat hard to watch. Maybe not as much as Star Is Born. There's a lot of musical bits that are really powerful and fun, but the last half of that film, of course, is pretty dark. But all three of those, tough content to get through.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell, even The Sound of Music has Nazis, man. So that's...
You put a Nazi in the movie, we are rating it high.
You're not entirely wrong.
I made sure to keep my arm at a very specific height, okay?
Now, it is worth mentioning, this also means that it gets onto our top 10 list, knocking off Sound of Music. So now we don't have a 5-way tie at the very bottom. I guess we still do have a 5-way tie for the very bottom for 84. But American History X with an 85 coming in at 9th place, tying with Alien. Always love to see a movie that we review come in on the top 10 list. Just seeing this list get cultivated more and more into just truly great films. And I think American History X absolutely belongs on this list. I think it absolutely earns its spot here.
At least for the time being. But I would like to someday see this list nothing but 90s and above.
I don't disagree. I keep trying. I keep putting hundreds out there, but
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to just use that and get out of here.
That's good.
All right, so that's our rating of American History X, but what's yours? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. We record this every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to come hang out with us over at twitch.tv/The Mongoolie Show, head over there and drop a follow so that you can hang out with us while we're live. Or if you made it this far in the video, you probably enjoyed it. Make sure you hit like and subscribe so that we see you in the next one. Nice.
Nice.
Yes, LeBron, we did do Shutter Island a little while ago. You can check that out on YouTube. If you hit ! movies in either Brian or my stream, that should send you to the YouTube page. You can check out all of our previous episodes there. I'm working on getting all the episodes done on podcast form. We're up to, I think I just put out episode 60, and this will be like episode 88 or 89. So we're getting close, but not quite there yet. But I'm looking forward to the day when it's just tied up and I don't have to put out so many episodes every single week and just put out one on.
Dan just killed himself.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, there he goes. He's back. Okay, we're safe.
Will's dropped out once or twice during this.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it's weird.
That's what it is.
If you're watching on my stream, I am raiding over to Will's stream because Will is doing Friends Friday tonight. Isn't that right, Will?
Yes, friends, I am. And we gotta lighten the mood.
There you go.
Yeah, for
Talk
sure.
yourself up.
Now we're gonna play some games. I don't even know.